Hello and welcome to Kayla Inspires. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 ways that you can use affirmation cards to feel your absolute best. So if that's something that interests you, then keep watching. Alright, so affirmations. Affirmations are one of the best ways that we can use to program our subconscious minds. What you want to do is, most of us are constantly flooded with negative, self-defeating thoughts, and that's just a part of our conditioning from the lives that we have lived. So using affirmations is a great way to start reprogramming those thoughts. So affirmations are statements, are phrases that you can say to yourself over and over to try to implement some really more positive and self-affirming thoughts. So using affirmation cards, it's such a great way for you to start your day positive, start your day with powerful intentions. I personally love using affirmation cards, and today I want to share 5 ways that you could use them every single morning as part of your morning routine. So the first one is use it as morning inspiration. What do I mean by that? I mean that you can utilize an affirmation card and use it as like your daily intention. So I have the Super Attractor deck, which is one of my favorites. And so what you could do is in your daily routine. So for instance, if your morning routine, like my morning routine is I wake up and I'll meditate and I'll journal, you could incorporate using affirmations. So what you could do is you can just randomly pick a card. Right? So you say it to yourself: the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. So what I would do is I would read this card, and I might just read it over and over again. So maybe I'll read it like 5 times. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. And then what I'll do is I will sit with that thought for a minute and see how it touches me, see how I feel about it. And then I would use this same card, the same phrase throughout my day. And sometimes it's, maybe you could take a picture of it, and every couple of hours you can just read it to yourself. And so basically it's just starting your day with a really positive message that can really help you throughout your day. So that's one way that you can use affirmation cards. Or you could just use an affirmation. So if you don't have a deck, what you could do is that you can have an affirmation that you can kind of think of and you can write down. Put the affirmation on a piece of paper, carry it with you, and have that as your daily inspiration. So look at it every few hours, just like you would do with a card, but you can just do it if you have your own affirmations. Like for instance, I like to create my own affirmation cards. And so what you could do is, if you have some phrases or some affirmations that you really like connect with, you can make your own cards. So this is an example of one that I have made. So basically it is cardstock. I used some scrapbook paper, and then I typed the affirmation out, cut it out, and I glued it on here. So I created my own. I like this affirmation: I control my own happiness. So I can literally take this affirmation and say it to myself every couple hours. I control my own happiness. I control my own happiness. And that's going to help me to kind of get through my day in a positive and more kind of like great way. I also wanted to show you guys, I have some affirmation cards that I actually have in my shop. And these, I have a variety of them. I have some that are more like self-care, self-love, self-confidence. Here's an example of some with some really great affirmations. Like this one says, I deserve to be happy. This one says, I radiate confidence and positivity. I treasure my imperfections. I am confident and strong. All is well in my world. So I love these affirmations. These are great ones to start your day. And these are nice and small that you can even put inside of your purse. Okay. The next way that you could use affirmations in the morning is you can use it as meditation. So you would take an affirmation card, right? Or one of the ones that I just did. How about this one? I control my own happiness. And what you would do is you would meditate with that affirmation. So you would close your eyes, you know, do your meditation any way that you do meditation. And what you would do is you would just use this affirmation as your focus point. And so as you're meditating, right, as you breathe in through your nose, you'll say that to yourself, I control my own happiness. As you breathe out, I control my own happiness. And you would continually to use that affirmation throughout your whole meditation. Another way you could use it is as a journaling prompt. So if you want to start journaling in the mornings or journaling at any time, you could use affirmations to journal. You can actually use a journaling technique where what you would do is you would write the same affirmation over and over and over. So one of the best things about affirmations are that you want to repeat them over and over and over. So taking the affirmation, I control my own happiness, write it in your journal 20 times, right? Because again, this is all about reprogramming our subconscious mind. And so if you're writing it over and over and over and over, you are kind of putting that into your mind, right? You're kind of putting it in there. I control my own happiness. I control my own happiness. I control my own happiness. Because what we tend to have is tons and tons of thoughts that are very self-defeating, right? Nothing works out for me. I knew this was going to happen. Nothing good comes my way. What? Just tons of them. Just tons of them. Like I had a situation similar to that where I was recording a video and I was in the middle of the video and then the memory card just got full. So I had to stop what I was doing. I had to go to my camera, and then I was having a difficult time taking the camera off the tripod, and I caught myself saying like really negative things, right? Like, why can't anything just work out for me? Why can't this just be easy, right? And those are some big examples that many times it just kind of happens, right? We turn to the negative right away instead of saying, all right, let me just breathe. Let me take a pause and let me continue. I go straight to the negative. Like, why can't this work out for me? Why is this messing up on me now? And so using affirmations is going to kind of help you through those moments. Another way that you can use an affirmation card is to ask for guidance. So whatever it is that you kind of believe in, God, the universe, spirit, using affirmation cards could be a really good way to ask for guidance. So if you are starting your day or anytime during your day and you feel like you're struggling, you might ask for guidance from the higher power. So you might just say, please send me a message to kind of help me through today. And so you would do the same thing. You kind of go through your cards, just pick one out and read it to yourself. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love, right? And then you would kind of just sit with that, and say to yourself, okay, you know, how does this make me feel, right? So that is a great way to do it. I also have these Louise Hay cards as well. I want to show you guys. These are like one of the first ones that I've ever gotten. And so it has an affirmation in the front. It says, I love life. And in the back it has a longer explanation. So like this one says, it is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. Isn't that amazing? So could you imagine waking up in the morning and as part of your morning routine, you read this to yourself, or you meditate on this, or you get to journal on this. This is what a great way that you could use affirmations. I wanted to show you, I also have these Don Miguel Ruiz, The 4 Agreements. So if you've never read The 4 Agreements, definitely pick that book up. It definitely has helped me tremendously. And these are affirmation cards from the book. So I love the book so much that I had to get these affirmation cards. And it's basically different messages from the book. So like this one says, be impeccable with your word, which is one of the 4 agreements. And it says, remember fear with love. Replace fear with love. I'm sorry. And it says, the human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. So, again, such a great way to start your day. So, those are the 4 ways that I think are a great way to use affirmations. Morning inspiration, starting your day with something that can be positive, that can help you start kind of just on a calm and more happy way. Use it as a meditation focus point. Use it as a journal prompt. And use it as guidance from your higher power. So I hope that this video was very helpful for you. And please share below which of the 4 ways have you already used, do you use, or that you think you would want to incorporate in your day. For me, I love using it as morning inspiration. I love picking up a random card. I have another deck at my office at work, which is The Universe Has Your Back deck, which I absolutely love. And I like to just grab it. I like to place it on my desk and I look at it all day long. And so that's the way that I love to use affirmations. So if you love this video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I put another video. Thank you and have a great day.